Peace, peace, beautiful beings, and welcome back to my channel. I am Coach V, and today we have a new segment underneath mental health in the media. So if you're new to my channel, or just as a reminder, I offer these segments on my YouTube channel talking about trending news topics and my observation on the mental health on the parties involved. As a holistic life coach, I specialize in alternative and holistic techniques to help people take charge of their mental health and healing. So again, this is just my perspective, my 55 cents worth after observing videos, social media posts, and commentary on particular trending news topics. So, now that that's all out the way, we are going to talk about y'all favorite rainbow hair Mexican that everybody loves to hate, Tekashi 6ix9ine, aka Danny Boy. Whoa, I'm going to be as concise as I can in offering my perspective on Tekashi 6ix9ine, his conversation, his behavior, and his I don't give a crap attitude. When I talk about mental health on my channel, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're discussing someone being diagnosed with a clinical mental illness or not. We're just specifically talking about mental health in general, just like a lot of people talk about physical health in general. People talk and teach about better nutrition habits, regular exercise, and consuming more water. But that don't necessarily mean that they are talking to an audience who's been diagnosed with a physical illness or not. It's just simply a conversation and advice regarding physical health. So here on my channel is that same perspective. When I talk about mental health, it doesn't mean, or not, that someone was diagnosed with a clinical mental illness. We just discuss ways to support your mental health without medication. So we all know that Tekashi was facing over 40-something years in jail for his affiliation, involvement, and funding with a gang, right? We're also aware that in order to reduce his 40-plus year sentencing, Tekashi decided to cooperate with authorities, aka rat or snitch on members of the Blood Gang. Because of the information he was able to deliver, his 40-something year sentence was reduced to 2 years. And he still got out in under 2 years of prison. I think that if he entered back into society and was apologetic, was keeping a low profile, wasn't so in our faces, that many people would have respected, so to speak, or appreciate that type of re-entry more. But instead, he has been out and been very arrogant, been in your face, na boo boo, this what I did. He's dropped a new song and music video. And he's been very clear that for the majority of the population, he's rich and we ain't. Right? That's the energy he's brought to the table. I watched as much of his live video as I could. I didn't watch it live. I watched it when it got reposted. And I couldn't stomach all of it simply because there was just so much bad energy, so much negativity, so much haha, I'm better than you, so much you need to be mad at me, I would be mad at me too type of energy. And I just could not wrap my head around why was this type of message such an important message to drill over and over and over again to your audience. And my last check, over 2 million people tuned in to his message. again, just my observation as a holistic life coach, a lot of times when people are either remorseful or feeling guilty or regretful of an activity that they did or something that they said, but they feel as if they have to keep those feelings inside so that they're not viewed as soft, so that they're not viewed as weak, so that people won't use them as a target. They hold that information in for those reasons and more. And instead of expressing their true, genuine humanity type of feeling, they express another truth. Because I believe he was speaking his truth. It's just another truth. That other truth usually comes with arrogance, with a lot of loud talking, profanity laced, superiority complex, narcissistic, all because it's easier and more acceptable, they think, to acknowledge and demonstrate those type of behaviors versus saying, hey, I messed up about this. I apologize. Yes, I know I had my hand in the deal. I'm clean from this moment forward. If I can help out so-and-so, I'll help them out. Woo, woo, woo. But instead, I'm going to come at you aggressive. I'm going to come at you strong. I don't want you to know that I'm worried. I don't want you to know that I feel guilty. I don't want you to know that I'm doubting the choices that I made. I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I'm going to defend what I did. I said what I said. Nah, boo-boo, what you're going to do. That type of energy, a lot of times, is derived from a level of paranoia. Paranoia meaning maybe the public is going to find out the truth about me. Paranoia from, oh man, I made some bad decisions. I spoke bad on some people's names. Now I got to watch my back forever and ever. Paranoia as in, will people accept me? You know, if I speak my truth, will people accept me, or will I lose all of this physical and material fame and wealth and riches that I now have? See, paranoia can present itself in several ways at the same time. We call that co-occurring. So you can have different levels of paranoia running at the same time, at the same strength or different, and just have emotions all over the place. Those are the friends that appear strong but cry in their cars or cry at home because they're working so hard to keep up a persona so that the public can accept them when they haven't even learned how to truly accept themselves. When a person has so much gall and audacity to brag, to throw in your face, to speak in any type of way, to convince you that you should be jealous or mad at them, there's a lot of healing and internal forgiveness and self-love that needs to take place. But until that person is ready to truly acknowledge the need for that and acknowledge the room for improvement and to emerge like the butterfly from the cocoon into a totally different person, you're going to continue to get that abusive, negative, profanity-laced treatment and speech from them. Because they got to maintain that image. They got to maintain, I'm still hard. They got to maintain, yeah, I'm a rat, but I'm doing better than you. When people typically default to their finances, to their wealth, to their promiscuity, those aren't things of substance. So when people typically default to things that don't hold substance, it's because they usually don't feel good about themselves. They don't feel like they really have a future. They don't feel that they can offer anything of value. So I'm going to continue to do and present these things to you because I want you to feel as bad as I feel inside. And if they are the cause of you feeling worse about yourself because you don't have their money, you don't have their cars, you don't have their following, you don't do numbers like they do on social media, You don't have the type of women around you that they have. If they are the cause or the author of making you feel bad, that just shoots them up like another tenfold. That gasses them up another tenfold. Because not only am I working overtime to hide to you how bad I feel about myself, I'm so cold, I'm going to influence you through the computer to feel bad about yourself. And I'm going to repeatedly say it and drill it into your subconscious so that you should feel bad about yourself because you're not me, when all along, I don't feel good about me. That's why mental health is so important. Because out of those 2 million plus people who tuned in for whatever reason they tuned in, how many of them logged off of that social media feed, looked around their environment, didn't see the things that Tekashi is bragging about, already feel bad because we're in this pandemic, and now they felt worse because one of the people that they love to hate or that they admire just told them over and over and over again that you should be mad at me. We got to do better about encouraging one another, about supporting one another, and about uplifting and taking charge of our own mental health. Maybe things happened to him as a young boy. Maybe things happened to him inside of the gang community. Maybe things happened to him while he was locked up. Maybe he has things hanging over his head right now that he's still concerned with, that is causing him to lash out and be so negative and be so loud and to be so forceful in this moment. So this video isn't to bash him. This video isn't to bash his viewers, his supporters. This video is just for me offering my 55 cents of observation as a holistic life coach, and to just share that, Tekashi, if you need to talk to someone, let's connect, let's talk. Because there's something there that needs to be resolved. And it appears as if, because of course I don't know for a fact, but it appears as if the people around him, the people in his circle, are not confident enough to use their voice and their platform to pull that young man back and say, there's a better way to do this. There's a different way to do this. There's a healthier way to do this. His imagery and reputation precedes him. And I just read an article the other day that he attempted to donate money to an organization to help feed kids, and they denied his donation because of what he brings and what he represents. Now, I'm pretty sure that was a blow to the ego for Tekashi. I wouldn't be surprised if he responds on a social media feed talking all greasy and reckless about how they don't need his money anyway. He was trying to do something good. Y'all don't support me when I'm doing something good. Because his perception of reality is highly skewed. Because the thing that he chooses to focus on, which is usually not the bigger picture, there's a lot of deflecting, there's a lot of blaming, there's a lot of no accountability for his actions and speech, is completely narcissistic, completely abusive, and usually when people behave that way, that's because they have unresolved trauma that they've experienced from someone who was abusive and narcissistic to them. So again, Tekashi's camp, if you want to talk to someone who is not all, out there in the celebrity world and not going to sell your information to come up and not going to tell all your business, I'm here. Catch me on my website, www.coachvmp.com. Book a session with me. Let's hash this out. Because as a mother and as a woman, I want to see better for him. For his platform, for his voice, for his reach, for his influence. I want to see better for him. Just think about if a positive message, a positive social media feed, uplifting, could pull in over 2 million viewers at one time. If a positive video was put out there on YouTube and could do over 4 million views in 24 to 72 hours. Just think about the type of world and the direction we will go in if those types of things happened for positive movements. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you're one of the first persons to be informed when I upload new content. My channel is all about mental health and healing without medication because I'm a certified holistic life coach, and I share everything about mental health and healing on my channel, and I even talk about angel numbers. So check out some more videos and make sure you tune in for the next one. Be blessed.